The shark has somehow survived the multi-gigajoule explosion unscathed. But just like that, she's on to other things. In case you're wondering about me, the network namby-pambies canceled our program due to depictions of actual death. So I'm now broadcasting online, free from the meddling of censorious busybodies. Hi, my name is Trip Weston. Recently, I produced the television nature series, Maneater. Over the course of filming, our cameras witnessed unprecedented displays of evolution, strange mutations never before observed by the human eye. When I spoke to a prominent marine biologist, she claimed it was due to Port Clovis's extreme levels of radioactivity and industrial effluent. But I couldn't shake the feeling that she was merely trying to placate. What did she really think? And why wasn't she telling me? Then, as if the stars had all aligned, the former Q-level security specialist sat down next to me. What he told me would haunt me for the better part of a year and lead me back to Port Clovis on a dangerous journey through dark secrets, government cover-ups, and a clandestine cabal of extraterrestrial elites, single-mindedly determined to enforce their will on humankind. Come with me on a quest for the truth. Truth Quest. Judging by the bull's behavior, she smells a new creature. If it threatens her apex status, a heated confrontation is inevitable. The predator must act quickly, lest she lose the scent of her prey. The shark works the odor trail with a singular focus. Perhaps she's caught scent of Jormungandr, the world-encircling sea serpent of Norse legend. What admirable hustle! The creature has disappeared, probably whisked away by a government boat, lest we capture the beast on video.
Hopefully that's a must.
These insectoids, masquerading as men, want to annihilate the world as we know it. Raiders. Whatever it is the shark caught scent of, the secretive Black Ops unit, conspicuously called NWO, has captured it. What might be their nefarious plans? There you see it. The Ishtar Gate and Processional Way are being constructed to welcome all variety of otherworldly entities to seduce and deceive mankind. The markings on this satellite suggest that it belongs to Site 2, a top-secret military compound, and perhaps the home base of these NWO troops. While gills are remarkable organs, they can only function under very specific environmental conditions. In the event of a global crisis, will you have enough fettuccine Alfredo? Prepper Pasta's 5-gallon Alburo bucket comes with 60 servings of that reliable home-cooked favorite, just like Mama used to make. In an emergency survival situation, experts recommend a diet rich in white carbs and cream-based sauces. So stock up on this ready-to-ship food kit today.
Where is this boat?
I fear for our children, grandchildren's future. I really do. So many sheeple going about their daily lives, ignorant that their minds are held captive by forces they don't know or understand. This city, like so many across our once great country, has become an Agenda 21 cesspool. This is a tragedy, not just for the shark, but for the greater battle against alien shapeshifters. Marine mammal parks are designed to anesthetize us from reality. The fish has fallen. Who will rise in her place? Port Clovis is a powerful energy vortex, sacred to the insectoids for its high concentrations of caffeine, taurine, and high fructose corn syrup. I have it on good authority that Port Clovis Mayor Wade Hibbard is a Rosicrucian Grand Master who regularly communes with the spirit of Saddam Hussein. The shark has been implanted with an RFID chip to monitor her every move. I have seen the future, and it looks blue. There you see it. The Ishtar Gate and Processional Way are being constructed to welcome all variety of otherworldly entities to seduce and deceive mankind. Unfortunately, I suspect there's more where that came from.
Over here! At your door!
Regarding these spills, I'm proposing complicity on the part of Mayor Wade Hibbard. You see, Hibbard owns 50 shares in Schlumberger, who's owned by Execo, who are partners with Saxwell Gold in Varcon, the manufacturer of oil dispersant emulsifex. Therefore, Hibbard made money on the cleanup. This is the Plover Island Complex, commonly referred to as Site P. Whatever bizarre and dark depravity lurks within its bowels, we're about to find out. Ah, yes. This all fits into the harrowing end-of-days scenarios revealed in ancient prophecy. This is a decadent empire in its final stage of collapse. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a cyanide capsule in your possession, now's the time. You can be assured that the cyclopic eye of Big Brother watches us as we watch him.
Right ahead!
Again appear the great galleons of the global conspiratorial elite. The Seawolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food.
That's a wrap for today. To be continued.
The government enforcers retreat to polish their jack. The big fish seek shelter as the NWO shock troops assemble. Don't be fooled by this elaborate diorama. The real horrors are buried deep underground. The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of nourishment. This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination. The New World Order has begun to amass its forces. Someone call the power company to report it. Anticipating a reprisal, the predator flees. The NWO is still in hot pursuit. The fish must be cunning, because unlike her pursuers, she doesn't have a 5,000 horsepower engine. This footage could only be captured with the best professional-grade Swedish drone cameras. She successfully evaded the New World shock troops, at least for the time being. NASA's fraudulent Apollo 11 moon landing was necessary. Otherwise, the world would have seen the domes and spires of the insectoid's lunar base, Vraxon. You can tell that this is old World War II technology due to all the flickering. Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water. Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world. Government-suppressed free energy source, the electric great white. The large and numerous of the electric great white aren't so frightening when you consider that you probably die from electrocution.
She's the one that wrecked on us.
The other great white should consider that a warning. Lusty appetites, the shark's sole aim is to eat and evolve. The shark decides to nourish herself on the local farm. For this bout can't be won on an empty stomach. This channel 6 months ago, only to be met with personal attacks by uninformed citizens like Bong Lord 69, who commented, "What a dumb A-word, F-word piece of S-word." Well, it continues in that vein for several paragraphs. The NWO threatens to execute Protocol 5. The insectoids are rattled that the shark will soon reveal the truth of their agenda. Horrified at what she's already witnessed, the predator lashes out against the Illuminist group's deceitful agenda.
That's enough for today. Amigos.
In the kill or be killed world of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death. Coincidentally, Shadow Orca was also the name of a CIA-funded covert op to overthrow the next Duke of Luxembourg. Heart health begins with killer whale blubber. With Big Fat Heart Plus, you can rest assured knowing there's never any harmful fillers or additives. Just 100% Orcinus Orca. It's premium cardiovascular support, and it's only from Survival Life. I must warn you that as we venture further into the heart of darkness, you may be shocked by the atrocities unfolding before you. To block 50 users from commenting. This is just the sort of response I prepared for after dedicating myself to informing the masses about the real truth behind global events. The shark struggles to disentangle the illuminist's web of fabrications and untruths. The shadowy cabal despises her for her independence of mind and spirit. Many people believe that 300,000 years ago, the insectoids created humans to mine the Earth's gold. But this is absurd. They're clearly more interested in our copper reserves. The shark has taken a keen interest in an electrical transformer. The Dark Brotherhood withdraw to revitalize themselves with, one can only guess, the ritualistic drinking of human blood. That transformer must have been powering NASA's insidious Project Bluebeam. But how did the shark know? The explosion has drawn unwanted attention. The patriotic Piscus must be swift to avoid capture. She should hurry, as trespassing on military property could result in a 6-month prison sentence. NWO doggedly pursues the fleeing predator. I haven't seen a fish this wily since Babe Winkleman tried to catch that pike in northwestern Ontario. The bull's olfactory center registers the sweet smell of freedom. Now we see what the NWO's been hiding. Inside sources have ascertained its name, Moloch. This devious aquatic bioweapon is designed to disperse a mist of viral particulate, a potent combination of Ebola, anthrax, and Lassa fever. Within weeks, it will spread from Port Clovis to infect the entire world. Then, Big Pharma will reveal that they've developed a vaccine. The price? Every country must submit to the Insectoid Brotherhood. We must stop them before they can implement their demonic program. Project Sunshine side effect, the bone sperm whale. Whales have no sense of patriotic duty. Their only duty is to the highest bidder. Today, the whale and its big 17-pound brain proved to be just too much for the vicious but dim-witted shark. This was all funded with the government's black budget, a secretive fund that garners 33% of the United States GNP. Project Sunshine side effect, the bone sperm whale. Reach for spermaceti. Skinny spermaceti, that is. This high-end fat burner is scientifically designed to stop cravings with 250 milligrams of pure sperm whale oil in every capsule. You've got whale, only from Survival Life. A shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta. Don't want to alarm you, but I have reason to believe I'm being spied on by the Pakistani government. The Masonic forces will stop at nothing to maintain power. Every year, we're sprayed with billions of pounds of toxic aerosols. That's why you've got to protect your cellular matrix with Sulfur Shield organic sulfur crystals, only from Survival. Insectoids! I've just eaten a whole tube of nano silver toothpaste. Invincible!
I spy with my little eye nothing. If I see it, I'll let you know.
This instantized protein makes a great between-meal supplement, giving the shark the energy she needs to put on serious mass. Bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater. The shark bursts right out of the gate. Look at the determination. You know, my high school swim coach used to say, it's easier to pass through water than overpower. What a feat of fastness. Time we destroy Castle Bravo survivor, the irradiated bone sperm whale. My insider sources say the Chinese are using these whales to lure us into a conflict over Taiwan. Today, the whale and its big 17-pound brain proved to be just too much for the vicious but dim-witted shark. Why is it called Site P? Well, P is the 17th letter in the alphabet. The 17th arcanum of the tarot is the star, a symbol of change. What change? A new world order, built upon the ashes of our national sovereignty. They hide their signs in plain sight as if to mock us. The shark blasts out with an unbelievable start. She needs to make sure that her nose is always pointed toward her destination. The predator perhaps could improve her streamline. The shark might consider some interval training. Ready, set, go! It's not looking good. The shark works her tail like a propeller. Speed work and endurance training would really enhance the shark's performance potential. She looks full of adrenaline. The shark could benefit by increasing her stroke length. Another clip for this shark's highlight reel. Castle Bravo survivor, the irradiated bone sperm whale. If there's no such thing as targeted weather warfare, then why am I occasionally inconvenienced by rain, snow, and excessive cold or heat? Today, the whale and its big 17-pound brain proved to be just too much for the vicious but dim-witted shark. Clearly, the NWO is using some ancient builder race technology. This is it, friends. If this show fails to awaken humanity, we're irrevocably lost, and the insectoids will carve us up for dough. The Dark Brotherhood will carry out their global coup d'etat by any means they deem necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stock up on industrial bleach before it's all confiscated by the big pharma criminal cartels. I, for one, am glad the shark has purged my fan base of pernicious outsiders secretly plotting to harm my reputation. The enemy's plans for a global fascist dictatorship are put on hold. For now. Look, I know I've claimed everything from Pearl Harbor to the sinking of the Lusitania was a false flag. But this is not a false flag. I repeat, this is not a false flag. While intellectually, I understand that adrenochrome is a byproduct of synthetic epinephrine with no practical applications. Emotionally, I understand that it's siphoned directly from children's pineal glands as the immortality drug of the Luciferian elite. colossal Bravo survivor, the irradiated bone sperm whale. Another insectoid in human's clone. Intel source informs me that that whale was part of an elaborate international spy ring. How did the shark know? The shark has wisely routed out another sleeper agent. big fish must be eradicated, lest she unmask the New World Order's evil agenda. Ship by ship, the Illuminati want to transform the Gulf. Once so vibrant, so full of southern rock and outlaw country cruises, into the dark Stygian waters of hell itself. The insectoids go to such extraordinary measures? Could it be that Port Clovis is one of the 13-dimensional portals spoken of by the Sumerian prophets? Hardcore intergenerational Satanist T.J. Toffler. Is not piloted by men, but bioelectric extraterrestrial military robots. Clovis is a hotbed of global elite debauchery, and the alien aggressors will defend it to the death. With the swipe of her tail, the big fish sweeps back the enemy's dark, illuminiscent maneuvers. The fish-like shape of the alien aggressor's ship, a subtle homage to Nimrod's Babylonian cult of sacred fish. Insectoid high priests of war won't be satisfied until the Gulf turns red with the blood of the slain. No doubt that aircraft is on its way to perform another catwalk mission. Order hates the shark because she dares to attack the very pillars that prop up their temple of lies. This ship is more of the otherworldly technology that Dwight Eisenhower acquired in his 1954 abduction pact with 13th degree York Wright Mason, Ron Honeywell.
Everyone remember,
his human mask, the insectoid helmsman gazes with dicoptic eyes, and with pincers gnashing, proclaims his ship the Ship of Death. That should dim the revolutionary fervor of these demon-infested men. Shark, we too rebel against the alien threat. We can reawaken humankind and revive the Atlantean Golden Age. Naval dominance has always been part of the hidden agenda of the insectoid elite. They hate our boats because our boats mean freedom. Another boat? Or something our extraterrestrial overlords retaliate out of fear of exposure? Grand Druid High Priestess Jocelyn Sandin. About to join the surrender lobby. See the look in that sailor's eyes? They've clearly been indoctrinated into Egyptian This all fits into the harrowing end-of-day scenarios revealed in ancient prophecy. The modern-day Kriegsmarine has arrived. Its frothing wake churning with the blood of the innocent. final stage of collapse.
I love a happy ending.
Love books but don't love to read? Autolist.com has over 150,000 titles you can start listening to today, like Susan Klaper's Mark of the Beast, the true meaning of your credit score.
Looks like a shark going through to me.
These are dark actors playing dark demons, and they don't appreciate anyone attempting to foil their diabolical schemes. Sadistic evildoers have set sail, gleefully ready to commit heinous crimes from the decks of their warships. Why do the insectoids go to such extraordinary measures? Could it be that Port Clovis is one of the 13-dimensional portals spoken of by the Sumerian prophets? This sortie is clearly in violation of the Constitution. Fourth-dimensional insectoid shapeshifter, Vic Mandrake. thugs don't stand a chance against America's patriotic.
Not seeing the target.
That will result in some internal bleeding. This ship is not piloted by men, but bioelectric extraterrestrial military robots. Hotbed of global elite debauchery, and the alien aggressors will defend it to the death. The insectoid high priests of war won't be satisfied until the Gulf turns red with the blood of the slain. The Dread Fleet set sail to claim its watery empire. shark refuses to subjugate herself to the insectoid's will, and thus is targeted as a food. This begs the question, why do the extraterrestrial elite work so tirelessly to defend the water? Does water have some mystical significance in their unholy ceremonial rites? The New World Order has begun to amass its forces. Mother of harlots and abominations, Barbara Terra Nova.
Getting impatient.
place.
The bioweapon has reached America's shores, perhaps having already unleashed a rapid viral agent upon the citizenry. Now, the NWO will hold the country ransom, offering the vaccine in exchange for compliance. You could chalk up 23 oil spills in the last 5 years to incompetence, sure. But I think you should open your minds to the idea that these were planned events. This could be the bioweapon's doing, sure. But first, perhaps I should consult my friend, a world-renowned expert on the subject of ancient giants. The bioweapon appears determined to disperse its infectious bodily fluids anywhere and everywhere. This may look like a friendly local bake shop, but it's actually a satanic temple of what are these? My guess is powerful influencing machines designed to make us hate America and love India.
That's not a question. Cover, I swear.
bounty has been posted. The shark will have to be cautious until the hunters grow bored. The influencing machine is destroyed. Americans, freed from its spell, will forsake their palak paneer for good old-fashioned cheeseburgers.
Vision test. Come on, shark.
Judging by the behavior of wildlife in this area, the bioweapon is also spreading estrogen-mimicking endocrine disruptors. It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis. Operation Garden Plot was just the beginning. The Rex 84 program is underway. The insectoids are rounding us up for their re-education camps. I don't know about you, but I have a small saxitoxin-filled needle that I am prepared to use in case I'm captured for forced labor in the insectoids' copper mines. I always suspected that that man was part of a Chinese-led coup against the United States. Clearly, the NWO sunk this ship for trying to deliver food, water, and medicine to imperiled patriots. I will not be scared off by a traitorous clique of elitists and their planned communities. Atomic Energy Commission project, the irradiated electric great white. This great white superpower, you need a region steeped in high-energy radiation, such as the Van Allen radiation. Further evidence that this fish is not of this earth. But I'm also currently doing a liver detox. The NWO death squads have made clear their intention to overthrow private property. Extrajudicial killings of all owners of homes with a second bathroom are right around the corner. Mark my words. Source says they're going to shut down this broadcast under Executive Order 10995. Free speech prohibitions are right around the corner, friends. Violators will be in prison.
Yeah, a breeze would be nice.
Dead Horse Lake is part of a large open-field experiment, a dumping ground for estrogen mimickers to feminize the populace into watching Aubrey Dominique's makeup tutorials rather than Truth Quest. It seems Port Clovis has forgotten all about its rogue shark for now. More of these machines dispersing mental poison from hell, creating a lumpen mass of propaganda-drugged Americans who'd rather watch Aubrey Dominique take the Cocoa Pop Challenge than read the Constitution. Dominique. Illusions that set going on.
Could be hard.
No one sees nothing? Come on now. I just know she's here. She gotta be somewhere out here.
And we're off to the races. This is why it's so important when swim training to practice your positioning. The fish is displaying some good body spine alignment. The shark's swimming form has really started to deteriorate. This predator really needs to push the pace. That shark just earned her PhD in race science. Wait, hold on, that came out wrong. This city, like so many across our once great country, has become an Agenda 21 cesspool. Ferris wheels are a poor substitute for a truly representative government that honors the rights of its citizens. The NWO's hatred of free markets and affordable consumer goods has truly reached its apotheosis. This is just the beginning. Next comes the countrywide search and seizure of our weapons, gold stores, and freeze-dried beef stroganoff.
Show yourself.
Defecating out today.
Intimidated by the shark's fierce love of country and implacable devotion to the ideals of liberty, the bioweapon flees to open waters.
It's
I have it on good authority that Port Clovis Mayor Wade Hibbert is a Rosicrucian Grand Master who regularly communes with the spirit of Saddam Hussein.
Hey, Shark, get your ass out here.
Driver's license revoked or suspended? Don't go back into the system. Stay anonymous with an international driving permit from Nicaragua. Just send $350 to Steve, care of P.O. Box 375, Carson City, Nevada, 89403. It appears that the bioweapon is not only carrying a viral agent, but the HPV vaccine as well. The beast of the bottomless pit, Moloch. Everything is energy, even physical matter. So maybe If we all focus our minds on the destruction of this unholy weapon, it will happen. May be at high risk for thyroid cancer, unless it regularly takes its potassium iodine. Like heroic Neo, the shark has freed us from the Matrix. Now, we can unplug from the metal coils that once enslaved us, leave our mechanical caves, and greet this new dawn of truth. It's been 90 days since my last Truth Quest broadcast. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering where I've been. Well, for the past year or so, I've been partaking daily of ayahuasca. In fact, the very concept of Truth Quest came to me during a powerful vision. It was during my last vidcast that I experienced what my wife described as a psychotic break. The next day, she and my son Stephen staged a family intervention. Well, I'm happy to report that since then, I've filed for divorce. Now I have time to dedicate myself to my true calling. Questers, we know that reality is just a mirage. Somewhere through the crack between time and space, great cosmic truths remain, still awaiting discovery. These are the obscure and unmarked points along the road of our Truth Quest. There's no question that waffle-centric restaurants are a thinly veiled plot to topple the very foundations of our democracy. good, book some one-on-one sessions with a USA swimming certified coach. The shark explodes off the blocks. We could be witnessing the rise of the next superstar athlete. The shark's dorsal helps her keep balance as she moves through the water. I suggest a 20-minute cool down. And so we begin. With the clock ticking, there's little time to make up for errors. This is actually going quite well. To quote the title of my favorite early 2000s teen thriller, that turned me into a swim fan. A DHS source told me that Flamingo Joe's will shortly be converted into a corpse processing facility. When the sound of shotguns, molly hashes disturbs the serenity of an otherwise calm sea, the shark hunters unleash. Folks, the powers that be are frightened of this program. So frightened that they will enact the internet kill switch. Still, we must keep broadcasting as long as we can.
I know. I saw her. She's close. She's real close.
The hunt ends, but this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature. Beneath his human mask, the insectoid helmsman gazes with dichotic eyes, and with pincers gnashing, proclaims his ship the Ship of Death. like this shark, we too rebel against the alien threat. We can reawaken humankind and revive the Atlantean Golden Age. Naval dominance has always been part of the hidden agenda of the insectoid elite. How do we only have 233 viewers? Ugh. I'm gonna send a tersely worded email to ViewTube CEO about squelching free speech. Signing the Declaration of Independence was a death warrant for our courageous founding fathers. So too have I selflessly put myself at tremendous risk with Truth Quest.
I am running out of patience. Hell, I don't know. Maybe she's scared of us.
Oh, suffocating out today.
Come on now. The hell is it? Hey, out here.
Right at me. Fire.
That's kind of disappointing.
Did you see that? An embedded chip. The insectoids are using a brain-to-brain interface to wirelessly operate these sharks. My sources tell me that the destruction of the wetlands is an insectoid plot to relocate bayou residents to densely populated urban centers where they can be rounded up and sold to the intergalactic meat markets. Maybe that was the guy who gave me the false intel about the Bolivian bioweapon attack on Orlando. Dead Horse Lake, like most American bodies of water, has abnormal levels of aluminum, barium, and strontium. That's why you need the complete body cleansing power of Detoxinator Premium Ultra, only from Survival Life.
Gotta be aware of this. You're in there, but that's why I try to learn all of their names. I haven't learned all of their names yet.
Okay, trust the shark's plan. Driver's license revoked or suspended? Don't go back into the system. Stay anonymous with an international driving permit from Nicaragua. Just send $350 to Steve, care of P.O. Box 375, Carson City, Nevada, 89403. White teeth are a proven solution for prostate inflammation. That's why Glossotrex has 750 milligrams of powdered shark teeth in every pill. Get the relief from frequent nighttime urination you need, only from Survival Life.
What?
And she's off. Look at the technique. She's really transferring her muscle power from her body to the water. She's something else, isn't she? Dawdling has this fish looking pretty. Well, that sated my need for speed. knows what he did. The shark has been implanted with an RFID chip to monitor for every move. Using crude weapons to take down alpha predators is a skill many shark hunters hone while in prison. What's going on with my viewer count? Control techno-fascists. I will not be silenced.
Come right under me.
And away we go. That is some sailfish level swim. I say the shark's poor technique is really limiting her swim speed. Perhaps she started out of the gate too hard. Sure, but can she repeat that performance in the 2024 Paris Games? Apropos of nothing, I'd just like to say that the Warren Commission was a total farce. There it is. A radio-equipped electrode implanted in the great white's limbic system. An insectoid-designed stimoceiver. The shark burst right out of the gate. This is getting tense. That anal fin is really important as a vertical stabilizer. This fish really needs a second wind. Impressive. But how do you think she'd fare in the 200-meter backstroke? Clovis retaliates against the shark by sending some of its most disreputable citizens. Uranium-235 test subject, the irradiated shadow orca.
I really should get them polarized lenses. I just know she's near.
The war goes on. Close to the Army Corps of Engineers informs me that the group has been involved in a purposely directed Gulf depopulation program for years. these are Chinese-made rigs. If there's any catastrophic methane explosions in the near future, you can't tell me that's merely an accident. Regarding these spills, I'm proposing complicity on the part of Mayor Wade Hibbert. You see, Hibbert owns 50 shares in Schlumberg, who's owned by Exica, or partners with Saxonal Gold and Farco, the manufacturer of oil dispersant emulsifex. Therefore, Hibbert made money on the cleanup. All these recent oil spills are merely contrived events designed to cripple the Gulf's fishing industry. Apropos of nothing, I'd just like to say that the Warren Commission was a total farce. You never know when a skunk ape may strike. That's why Total Assault Skunk Ape Spray should be a vital part of your cryptid survival plan. Don't be fooled by imitation sprays that promise protection, but instead leave you at the mercy of foul-smelling, foul-tempered humanoids. Trust Total Assault, the only skunk ape deterrent. The shark blasts out with an unbelievable snout. The shark exhibits incredible maneuverability. This could be one for the record. Notice how she positions her fins at different angles, altering the flow of the water around her. Just like a quote of the day calendar, that was inspiring. You could chalk up 23 oil spills in the last 5 years to incompetence, sure. But I think you should open your minds to the idea that these were planned events. Don't forget, everything you see is just window dressing for the Matrix. Ready, set, go! Swimming is one of the best forms of cardiovascular exercise available to sharks. a race against time, and she's already losing. These days, you have to be ready for anything, especially poisonous space clouds. The Earth's weakening magnetosphere is allowing these dangerous clouds to enter deep into our atmosphere, putting you and the ones you love at risk. Noctilsec is a revolutionary new supplement that will protect your family from ferocity. Ferris wheels are incredibly uneconomical. So why are we look how gracefully she glides through the water. The big fish masterfully demonstrates how to splash and dash. A source close to the Army Corps of Engineers informs me that the group has been involved in a purposely directed Gulf depopulation program for years. All these recent oil spills are merely contrived events designed to cripple the Gulf's fishing industry. The insectoids have worked hard to ensure that they and their conspirators continue to occupy Port Clovis's positions of power, such as Planning Commission Director Steve Tracy. Apropos of nothing, I'd just like to remind you that the founders specifically denied Congress the power to print paper currency. You never know when a skunk ape may strike. That's why Total Assault Skunk Ape Spray should be a vital part of your cryptid survival plan. Don't be fooled by imitation sprays that promise protection, but instead leave you at the mercy of foul-smelling, foul-tempered humanoids. Trust Total Assault, the only skunk ape deterrent certified by the International Cryptozoology Society. another one off the enemy. Many a child has run away to the sea with a head full of romantic notions of dynamiting sharks for a living. Friends, an inner voice has told me to share this revelation with you. Australia does not exist.
Quit your head.
It could be anywhere.
Hell, I don't know. Maybe she's here, but...
Right there!
Don't forget, everything you see is just window dressing for the Matrix. The insectoids have worked hard to ensure that they and their conspirators continue to occupy Port Clovis's positions of power, such as Planning Commission Director Steve Traeger. Hold on. A new inside source is uploading me with information. Oh, it's a photo of two homeless men in an alley in there. Oh, never mind. Wait, that was one of my loyal Truth Quest watches. And we have started. The big fish is falling behind. The shark is going to need a late surge to come out on top. If the shark wants to be race ready, she needs to maintain her overall condition. This is such a treat for all you die-hard swim fanatics. Such beautiful control. shark's looking real confident. The fish needs to stay focused as she enters the final stretch. Swimming is an ancient discipline, and this shark has it mastered.
Something's wrong.
This city, like so many across our once great country, has become an Agenda 21 cesspool. My enemies are everywhere. They're even wearing my own. These are Chinese-made rigs. If there's any catastrophic methane explosions in the near future, you can't tell me that's merely an accident. That man was an insectoid hologram. I saw the image flickering as he was rendered limb by limb.